working as well with the government of Yemen and with Yemeni civil society and the Yemeni business community to try to strengthen the role of the private sector in building a strong economic foundation for Yemen, and also in promoting investment, both Yemeni domestic investment as well as foreign direct investment. We do see the private sector as the engine for economic growth and development, for job creation going into the future, and therefore the U.S. government is very committed to trying to create an environment that would support that and that would lead to a much greater role for the private sector. In addition to that, the United States has supported the 10-point plan that was developed in 2009 that will address a number of the issues, the job issue and some of the other issues that are confronting Yemen. We recognize that that 10-point plan won't itself solve all of Yemen's economic problems, but we do think that it's a step in the right direction and that it will send the right signal to the private sector, to the foreign investing community, that Yemen is serious about promoting economic growth and strengthening the private sector. We also have supported and think that it's important to fulfill all of the agreements that the government of Yemen reached with the International Monetary Fund in 2009 that allowed for an IMF standby agreement. The record so far on the part of the government has been mixed. They have taken a number of the steps that need to be taken in order to fulfill the requirements, but at the same time, several of the other steps, reducing the fuel subsidies and introducing a general sales tax, have not been fulfilled, and we think it's important to do that. As we move forward, we're looking also beyond our bilateral programs to several other initiatives, a multi-donor trust fund that will raise for Yemen about $750 million over 5 years. We actually have a team in Yemen right now that's working with the government of Yemen and other potential donors to try to finalize that agreement. And if successful, we hope to be able to announce that the beginning of the fund in Riyadh in March when the Friends of Yemen next plan to meet. We also need to focus on the economic opportunities that are available. As you know, in a lot of the discussion, a lot of the coverage about Yemen, you see horror stories about declining oil resources, a lack of any kind of economic basis for the growth of the country in the coming years. When the oil runs out, the entire economy is going to collapse. I think that those stories are vastly overblown, exaggerated. I believe that there are a number of different areas where the Yemeni economy can grow and develop, certainly in agriculture and fisheries, in tourism, if we have a secure environment to develop the tourist industry, and in things like the Aden Free Port, which is still one of the great natural harbors in the world. If we can develop that and restore its position in the international shipping industry, that would be a strong anchor for economic growth and development going into the future. And so we look forward to working again with both the public and the private sectors in Yemen to try to develop those opportunities and to move forward with them. The United States can't on its own take on all of these responsibilities. It can't be the only partner for Yemen, and therefore it's been very important as we move forward that we've also been able to develop the role of the international community in Yemen. We mentioned earlier the role of Saudi Arabia and the GCC. We've been pleased to see that they have played a much more aggressive role in recent years, increasing the amount of their economic assistance and development programs in Yemen. It's very important. All of the GCC states participate in the Friends of Yemen organization, as well as having their bilateral and regional cooperation with Yemen. Note also the role that the state of Qatar has played in promoting mediation in the north between the Houthis and the government of Yemen. While it hasn't reached a conclusion yet, we do hope that it will achieve progress and perhaps a breakthrough in the near future. And finally, again, the role of the Friends of Yemen, which is a group of about 22 countries that have close relations, have enjoyed close relations with Yemen over the years, that are working closely with the government, trying to address some of these very difficult issues that we're confronting. So to wrap up, and I know I've been talking for a long time, but let me just say in conclusion that the partnership between the United States and Yemen is going to be a feature of U.S. regional policy in the Arabian Peninsula and also across the Bab el-Mandeb into East Africa and the Horn of Africa for many years to come. We see the Yemen as the linchpin of security and stability throughout that entire region, in the Arabian Peninsula, in the Horn of Africa. For better or for worse, what happens in Yemen is going to have a significant and direct impact on what happens in the rest of the region. And that our vision for Yemen over time is for a state that's secure, stable, and prosperous, that is well integrated with its partners in the GCC, and also oriented towards the United States and the West. We will have an opportunity to continue these discussions when President Saleh visits the United States a little bit later this year and has a meeting with President Obama in the White House and also with the other senior leadership of the administration. And let me just make one last comment that's specifically for this audience, and that is, again, the reason that I came to Dearborn and wanted to meet with all of you today is to reinforce my perspective, I think our perspective, that there is a critical role for all of you to play in building this relationship and partnership for the future. You are the community that can speak equally to both the American people and the Yemeni people about your own experiences as Yemenis living here in the United States. We think that your experience is an important part of the relationship, and we hope that you will join us as ambassadors for the United States in your own discussions with Yemenis coming here to visit, as well as when you travel home to Yemen to meet with your relatives and your neighbors and friends there. So I look forward very much to taking your questions. We'll try to answer them as best we can and go from there.
Thank you, Mr. Ambassador.